And now I'd like to introduce Jacki Kelley, President of New York Women in Communications, Chief Operating Officer, Bloomberg Media, Bloomberg LP. Jacki?
Well, welcome everyone, and thank you so much, Katie. I am Jacki Kelley, Chief Operating Officer of Bloomberg, but it is such a treat to be the President of New York Women in Communications. And as you know, New York Women in Communications is your host today for the 47th Matrix Award, and we could not be more excited about our honorees today. On behalf of our membership, our leadership, and our board of directors, thank you for joining us. These 7 women are exemplary in their leadership, in the role they play in the organizations, the people they bring along with them, and the mentoring that they have done to continue to lead women in communications across all fields. They are truly people who are connecting the world. New York Women in Communications is 2,000 members strong. We are unique in that we support women across all roles in the communication industry and at all levels. We have students and we have CEOs, and we welcome everyone in between. I'd like to thank our corporate members that are here today. First, our corporate host, Hearst, Bloomberg, Condé Nast, Dow Jones, IPG, Meredith, the New York Times, and Time Inc. A huge round of applause for our corporate members. We appreciate the role that these corporate members allow us to play to really be a resource outside of the organization, but actually bringing resources in to support the women of these organizations. And if your company is not a member, I hope you will consider joining us as we work to attract, inspire, connect, educate, and retain women in the communications industry. While representative of different areas across our industry, these women today have a lot in common with the many winners over the past 5 decades. And if you are a past Matrix winner in the audience, I'd like you to stand up so we can recognize you. Those are some pretty amazing women in our industry. Thank you all for being here. Today is not only about honoring the past and the present, it is also about recognizing and celebrating the future. And our scholarship programs helps build the next generation of leaders in our industry. Since 1998, New York Women in Communications has awarded more than $1.5 million worth of scholarships, and we like to think we are just getting started. Having spent some time with this year's scholarship winners, I can promise you a couple of things. I think there's a Matrix winner among them, if not several. And if I were all of you, I would get your recruiting teams ready, because this is an exceptional group of young women that you'll meet later in the program. Events like today do not happen without the support of companies and individuals who care deeply about supporting this industry. So I have a few more thank yous. First, our sponsors, who allow us to celebrate these incredible women and support the industry. It would not be possible without you. First, the amazing leaders at Hearst, who is our corporate host, David Carey, President, Joanna Coles, Chief Content Officer, and Ellen Levine, Editorial Consultant. I'd also like to thank Michael Roth and IPG for hosting our VIP Green Room, as well as Shelley Zallis and the posse at the Female Quotient for hosting our Confidence Lounge today. Many of the scholarships we are giving today have been sponsored by companies that have shown their commitment year after year, including, again, Hearst Magazines, Glamour, IPG, the Meredith Corporation, Scholastic, and foundations such as the Carlozzi Family Foundation and the Anne Liguori Foundation. And the Esperanza Scholarship is awarded to a student of Hispanic heritage funded by a former Matrix recipient, Daisy Esposito Ula. We also thank Stitch Fix, the leading online retailer and personal stylist service, who has outfitted all of our scholarship winners today. You will notice they are fantastic. And finally, New York Women in Communications is a volunteer organization, and I want to thank the board of directors as well as our dedicated committee chairs. There is a lot of work that goes into these efforts, and it could not be possible without our volunteers. So a huge round of applause to all of you. I have 2 more thank yous, and then you're done with me. Kim Kelleher, a past president who did so much to leave her imprint on this organization. We thank you. And Meredith Long, our incoming president. We are so grateful that you chose to take the helm and can't wait to see what you will do next. And with that, thank you again for being here.